2020 has been a rough year so far for all of college athletics, and volleyball is no different, as only a few teams in the country have been able to play anything resembling a regular schedule. But we've got two of those teams here today, and it's the cream of the crop in the Sun Belt Conference, as the unbeaten and nationally ranked Raging Cajuns of Louisiana welcome two-time defending Sun Belt champion Texas State to Long Gym for a huge three-match series. Hello again, everyone. I'm Dan McDonald. Glad to have you along with us for our first ESPN Plus volleyball broadcast of the year. It's not for lack of trying. COVID issues have created some postponements and cancellations. We even had a cancellation that involved a lot of our production crew. But we're here today, and it's going to be a good one, as we have right now the two best teams in the Sun Belt Conference squaring off. First match of a three-match series this weekend. The Raging Cajuns are 11-0 and ranked 15th nationally. A big reason has been the play of three-time All-Sun Belt Conference performer Haley Wisnowski. She is already UL's all-time leader in career kills and the nation's leading point producer. Hometown product Avery Breaux has more than done her job as the setter. She leads the Sun Belt Conference and leads the nation in total assists entering this weekend. Texas State is 8-1. If you extend the rankings, the Bobcats are actually only one notch behind the Cajuns, number 16. The unquestioned leader of the Bobcats is two-time All-Sun Belt performer Janelle Fitzgerald. Steps into a key role this year. She ranks 5th nationally in scoring. Setter Emily DeWalt is the two-time Setter of the Year in the Sun Belt, and she ranks 2nd nationally, just behind Breaux in total assists. On the bench for Texas State's a new face, but he's not totally new. Karen Chisholm retired last season after she won 919 matches at Texas State. Longtime assistant Sean Hewitt takes over as head coach. He has his team on a 5-match winning streak. Their only loss this year, a 4-set home loss to Texas El Paso. Heather Mazetas-Fontenot has her team holding the nation's most wins and the best record. In her 25th year as a collegiate head coach, the last 13 as head coach of the Raging Cajuns. This is the 21st all-time meeting between these two teams. Texas State has dominated the series with 18 wins, but the two teams split their two matches last year, each one winning on their home court. Of course, this year is much different schedule-wise in the Sun Belt. Teams are playing within their division only, and these two West Division rivals will play those 3 matches this weekend. They'll actually play 3 matches in a period of about 30 hours. We're just about set for action here at Long Gym. Of course, limited capacity seating because of COVID and pandemic issues, but Long Gym is one of the loudest arenas in the Sun Belt, even if you only have a limited number of fans on hand, and that is basically what we have today. It'll be the Cajuns to serve first. Kelsey Bennett, junior from Allen, Texas. A lot of Texans on this Cajun roster. Has things going, and we are underway as the serve is handled. Attempt by Kennedy Rutherford carried over. Haley Wisnowski with the first kill of the match. Wisnowski, a senior from Columbus, Texas, leads the Sun Belt, leads the nation in kills. 171 so far this year through 11 matches. So Bennett still to serve. She's got 6 aces on the year, but also 21 service errors, but that's another good one. Set on the near side is set up for Kennedy Rutherford, the 5'11 junior from Houston, a transfer from UTSA. Squares the match for Texas State. Rutherford not normally in the starting lineup, but Caitlin Buettner, one of the Bobcats' leaders, is unavailable today. She is not here. Not certain why, but word is that there could be a quarantine COVID issue, but that is a big loss for the Bobcats. Emily DeWalt to serve, the setter. Cross-court attempt is dug out by the Bobcats, but they can't keep it alive as the kill by Kara Barnes and the side out. So it will be Louisiana to serve once again, and Barnes, after getting the kill, will be serving. 5'11 sophomore from Rowlett, Texas. Dug out. They'll set Rutherford again. It's going to go off the tip of Bennett. Rutherford with her second kill already in the match. Kayla Tello, the defensive specialist, checks in, and she'll be serving. Back row attempt is out off the hand of Bennett. And the Bobcats take the early 3-2 lead. Tello again to serve. Set by the libero. Wisnowski is able to put it down. She's got her second kill of the match. Avery Bro to serve for Louisiana as Taylor Gates, freshman from Kansas City, who's done a great job for the Cajuns this year, stepping in her first year, as Bro's serve goes wide past the end line. So a service error for Louisiana, and that's been a bugaboo for them this year. They only rank 10th in the Sun Belt in aces and are among the top in service errors. Jillian Slaughter serving for Texas State. Attempt by Wisnowski's easily dug out. Set at the net for Scott, but it is handled by the Cajuns. Here comes Wisnowski again. That one's blocked, but Wisnowski keeps it alive. Big kill attempt for Fitzgerald, dug out by Louisiana, and Wisnowski off the tip gets her third kill of the match. So Wisnowski will serve. Set by DeWalt, and the kill's put down by Fitzgerald. Leads the Bobcats with kills with 111 this year. She is 8th in the Sun Belt Conference. She's also 5th in kill percentage. Leads the team for Texas State, a .369 kill percentage. Outstanding number there. As Brooke Johnson serving for Texas State. Kill attempt is dug out. It'll be a fight at the net, and it will go down on the Cajun side. Lauren Teskey will get the kill off DeWalt's assist. And the Bobcats with a 6-4 lead. Coming the other side, the kill's going to be in by Teskey. Nope, by Taylor Gates, rather. And instantly, Coach Sean Hewitt is going to ask for the replay. He's going to challenge the call on the in on the back line, and from our angle it did look like that ball might have been out, but they'll look at the replay. Right now it's 6-5 Texas State, but that could change on the replay. Hewitt is a graduate of Bowling Green in '03. First year as the head coach for the Bobcats. He got to Texas State in 2006. And over the 14 years as an assistant to Karen Chisholm, the team compiled 303 wins, 168 losses. And obviously 8-1 so far this year. And it's going to be overturned on replay as we expected, so it is going to be point for Texas State. And the Bobcats will lead it 7-4. And Brooke Johnson continues to serve. 5'5" senior from Tomball, Texas. Bro with the set. Bennett with the little dink, and it is kept in play by Texas State on a nice play. Wisnowski on the other end with a nice play. Attempted kill by Gates is dug out by the Bobcats. It'll be a carryover, a chance for Louisiana, but they can't get the play set. And another carryover. Wisnowski to Bro, and trying to put it away that time. Unable to kill it. That's Fitzgerald, and that's going to go off the tip. Cajuns are also going to get called for a net violation. Taylor Gates was in the net. So it's 8-4 Bobcats. First game of this first match this weekend. They'll set Gates, but it's dug out by the Bobcats. And the kill is going to be put down by Tierney Scott, the senior from Houston. And a timeout for Louisiana with Texas State out to a quick 9-4 advantage. The set from DeWalt to Scott. She's got 70 kills on the year. Ranks third on the team. Also with a 325 kill mark. She's also second as the middle blocker. She's second on the team with 24 blocks this year. Texas State with a tradition of winning in volleyball. They've won over the last 2 years. They have won the Sun Belt overall and tournament championships. Last year they went 24-9, 14-2 in conference play. One of those 2 losses last year, though, was right here at Long Gym, where the Cajuns split the series between the 2 teams last year. Wisnowski on the right. Senior from Columbus, Texas. We mentioned the Texas connection for Louisiana. All but one player on the Texas State roster hails from the state of Texas. The only out-of-state player is freshman Megan Woods, who is from California. But Louisiana themselves has 8 players from the state of Texas on their roster. It'll be Brooke Johnson continuing to serve. Bobcats leading at 9-4 early. This is the first game of this best-of-5 match. Far side set to Bennett, and that's going to be down. Bennett with her first kill of the match. Side out for Louisiana. And it will be the libero, Hannah Ramirez, to serve. Fitzgerald with the tip kill over the block. Check that. That was Teskey with the tip kill, the redshirt sophomore from Schertz, Texas. And it will be Teskey to serve. 5 aces this year. Bro will set, and she'll set it off the block as Kara Barnes will get credit for the kill. Barnes is one of those Texans from Rowlett, Texas. Third on the Cajun team in kills with 96 this year, and also second in hitting percentage, hitting .380 for the season. As Gates to serve. The set by DeWalt, and it is put down by the new player in the starting lineup, Kennedy Rutherford. Rutherford only has 9 kills on the entire season, but she's got 3 already today, taking over that spot that would normally be played or handled usually by Caitlin Butner, who is not here and available today, as Kayla Granado, the libero, serving for Texas State, and a bad set that time by Bro. Mistimed it with Bennett, and it's an error for the Cajuns. And Texas State now doubling up Louisiana 12-6 here in game 1. Granado is a junior from Round Rock, Texas. Leads the team in digs. Ranks 9th in the Sun Belt. Bro with the set. The kill's going to go wide, but they'll call the tip. And Kara Barnes gets the kill. Oh, I thought they called the tip, but they've changed that one around, and it will be point for Texas State. And Granado will continue to serve. One of the linesmen called the tip, but it was overruled by one of the officials. Middle kill attempt by Wisnowski is blocked down. Attempt by Bennett is not there. Fitzgerald from the back row. Tip is kept alive by Texas State. Bro keeps it alive for Louisiana. DeWalt again with the set, and it is put down with some authority that time by Rutherford. 4 kills already for Kennedy Rutherford. So she is halfway to her season-long total. And it's another timeout for Louisiana. Texas State leads it 14-6 in game 1. Back with more volleyball. You're watching NCAA volleyball on ESPN+. Louisiana comes into this match ranked first in the Sun Belt Conference in hitting. Texas State ranks third, but it's the Bobcats that have been more impressive so far, hitting at a 69% mark through the first half of game one. They are 9 of 13 on kill attempts with no errors. Been very impressive by the Bobcats so far as Granado to serve. Cajuns look a little discombobulated there as they'll try to keep it alive as Wisnowski just keeps it going. DeWalt with the set. Rutherford gets that one blocked back, but kept alive by Texas State. Now Rutherford off the kill again, and she gets yet another kill. She has 5 in the match, leader for both teams so far, and it is 15-6 Bobcats. And this has been an impressive performance so far by Texas State. Granado still serving, and that's going to be, nope, kept alive in the net. And Texas State relaxed too quickly. They were already assuming that on the ace, and the Cajuns able to dig it out here. You see already the celebration, but Barnes kept it alive in alert play and gets the side out. Setting Rutherford again. This one's blocked down, but dug out by Granado. Fitzgerald on the set, and it's not dug out by Louisiana. So side out gets the serve back to the Bobcats. DeWalt to serve, 7 aces so far this year. Bro with the set. Wisnowski trying to put it down, but kept alive on both sides. She'll get another shot at it, but this one's blocked away. Jillian Slaughter gets the block. She's 3rd on the team in blocks this year, although not in the starting lineup, and 2nd in block solos with 6, and she probably just got number 7 there. DeWalt serving, and that kill's put down that time with some authority by Kara Barnes. Off the tip, and it will be side out Louisiana. And Barnes will be back to serve. Dug out by Rutherford, and they'll set her on this side, and again it's off the block. Rutherford, again, only 9 kills on the season. And she'll go out for what probably is a brief period. She has 6 kills and 9 attempts in this match. So she's very close to matching her entire season total. Kelsey Bennett with the attempt from the back line. Tried to put it down, and it's going to go out of bounds and out of play. As Cammie Hicks, who is in for Louisiana, is going to get just her 9th kill of the year. So it's side out for Louisiana, and Avery Bro is back to serve. Bro, the Sun Belt and national leader in assists so far this year. That kill's put down again with some authority that time by Fitzgerald. And that is Janelle Fitzgerald's first kill of the match out of 13 for Texas State. So the Bobcats have been going to other sources to put points away. Service dug out by Dana, but the Cajuns can only carry it over. And another chance for the Bobcats. Fitzgerald, and gets that one blocked down. Wisnowski was there, and Cammie Hicks was there. And side out for Louisiana. They trail 19-10 in this one as Wisnowski serves. DeWalt with the set in the middle, but it's kept alive by Louisiana on a carryover. They'll go again, and that time Tierney Scott is able to put it away. The senior middle blocker from Houston with her second kill of the match. Brooke Johnson to serve, senior from Tomball, Texas. Set Gates, and it's blocked down. Fitzgerald was in there on the block. And it's 21-10, Texas State sneaking up on winning the first game easily in this match. Far side set off the hand of Bennett, goes wide and deep. And another point for the Bobcats. Johnson with the short serve, and it's an ace. Brooke Johnson has 8 aces on the year. She now has 9, and that is the top mark for any of the Bobcats. And Texas State is only 2 points away from a win here in game number 1. A substitution for Louisiana as Tia Jade Smith is going to check in at the middle blocker spot. Johnson continuing to serve. Again, the short serve. This one's dug out. Bennett with the attempted kill, and it goes off the dig attempt of Tello, and it will be side out Louisiana. Hannah Ramirez, the libero from Waxahachie, Texas, handles the serve. Fitzgerald has it dug out by Wisnowski. Fitzgerald again off the tip, but kept alive, but Louisiana is going to get called for a net violation. Looks like it's on Taylor Gates, and suddenly it is set point for the Bobcats. And Lauren Teskey to serve. Dug out, but in the net, and the Cajuns unable to handle it. Might go as another service ace for Texas State. And the Bobcats impressive in game 1. They win the first game by a score of 25-11. We'll be back with game number 2 of this morning's match in just a minute. You're watching NCAA Volleyball on ESPN+. Texas State with an easy 25-11 win in game number 1 of this match, and the big reason is Kennedy Rutherford, a surprise starter, taking the place of Caitlin Buettner, who is not available today. Rutherford recorded 6 kills with no errors in the first game. 6 out of 9, that's a 66.7% mark. And to put that in perspective, Rutherford had only 9 kills on the entire season through the first 9 matches for the Bobcats, and she's got 6 just in the first game today. So she has more than filled in for the Bobcats here, much to the delight of Sean Hewitt, the first-year head coach for Texas State, but not obviously his first year in the program. 14 years as an assistant and then associate head coach for Texas State. Louisiana coming into today 11-0 unbeaten. This is only the second time this year that Louisiana has lost the first game of a match, and the first one came back more than a month ago, back on September the 5th, when they lost the first game to Houston Baptist and then won 3 in a row in that one. Cajuns have only had 3 matches this year that they have not won by 3-0 scores, but Texas State easily dominating game 1 today as we are underway in game 2. Wisnowski with the kill attempt, dug out by DeWalt. Fitzgerald with the tip, that's dug out by Dana. DeWalt again, she'll set Rutherford, a left-handed attempt that time, kept alive. Wisnowski down the line, dug by Granado. Tip attempt by Slaughter, but it's blocked at the net by Tia Jade Smith. Another one of the Texans on the Louisiana team, product of Houston and Stephen F. Austin High. So Louisiana gets the first point of game 2, and Wisnowski serving. Set at the net and put away by Jillian Slaughter, junior from San Antonio. Slaughter had 1 kill in game 1. And it will be Kayla Tello to serve, the defensive specialist for the Bobcats. Redshirt freshman from Buda, Texas. Service dug by Bennett. Frontline attempt, the left-handed swing, and put away by Desiree Johnson. Johnson on the right side with the big left-handed swing gets her first kill of the match. And it's 2-1 Louisiana. Fitzgerald off the tip, kept alive by Brianna Franklin, who's in the game. Bennett with a kill attempt. They'll set Fitzgerald again. That one's off the tip, kept alive. They'll come back to Johnson again, and the lefty is able to get it over the block. And Desiree Johnson, who did not play in the first game, has 2 kills already here in game 2. 3-1 Louisiana as Ramirez serves. Dug out, they'll set Fitzgerald. The block is going to go out off the hand of Johnson. Fitzgerald will record her second kill of the match. And Slaughter will be back to serve. At the net, kill attempt. They'll call it in from Kara Barnes. And quickly again, Sean Hewitt has the challenge card once again. And it did look like that one was out. But we'll have the challenge once again. Coaches get 2 challenges per game.
Texas State challenge, whether the ball was in or out.
We may get a chance to look at it here. And well, it was close, but it might have been out. From our vantage point, it did look like it was out. Right now, it's Louisiana 4-2 but that might get overturned on replay, and we might have a 3-3. Get a chance to take another look at it, and boy, it's close, but it does look like it's out. It looks like there was some brown of the wood all the way around instead of the white of the end line. Now the line is in play. And they'll say it is not conclusive. And the point will stay with the Cajuns. It was very close. But the ball might have touched the white. And it's just like tennis. The line is in, and all it has to do is contact any part of the line. So we're still looking at a little bit. They are checking the scoring now just to make sure, but it is Louisiana will lead 4-2. And Mulaney Dana will serve. Junior from Slidell, Louisiana, out of Pope John Paul. And I think they'll check the rotation for the Cajuns. Dana's got 4 aces this year. Neither one of these teams are high in the conference as far as total service aces this year. Louisiana is only 11th out of the 12 teams. Texas State is 10th out of the 12 teams. Both of them with only averaging about 1 ace per set. So they concentrate pretty much on getting it in play, as this serve might have been deep, but is kept alive by Teskey. She comes to the net, tries to kill, but is blocked away. And the Cajuns will get called for a net violation. And it will be side out for the Bobcats. And Johnson will be back to serve. Set is by Gates, who is now handling service duty, as Bennett's dink was handled by Texas State. Cross court, Bennett off the tip, and it is going to be kept alive by Texas State. Big swing is kept alive that time by Louisiana. Bennett with the kill attempt. That one's dug out by Tello, and it'll be a carryover, and it will be out. And it will be point to Louisiana. Cajuns have made a change at the setter position as Avery Bro is out, and Taylor Gates, who played on the front line in the first game, is now handling setter duties for Louisiana. Quick attempt by DeWalt, but it is unable to be kept alive. DeWalt does that regularly. She's got 33 kills despite being the setter this year. Averages about 1 per set. So side out Texas State, and Lauren Teskey will be serving with Louisiana leading 5-4. Dug out by Bennett. They'll set to Barnes in the middle. Nice dig there by DeWalt to keep it alive. Carry over, they'll go to Wisnowski, and she gets it blocked down. Tierney Scott will get credit for the block. And they're going to check a rotation. And there will be a challenge this time by Cajun coach Heather Mazetas-Fontenot, who's saying that the dig that DeWalt had when it looked like she might have gotten a hand under it, they'll challenge whether it was down or not. That's the only thing I can see on the challenge. So we will wait and see the replay. Coaches get 2 replay challenges per game. Might get a chance to at least get a look at it. You see the tip, and then you'll see did the hand get under it on DeWalt, who made a great attempt just diving to get a hand between the ball and the wood. Not a good angle there. We don't know if they'll have a better angle on the net replay and the other replays that the officials do have access to. Right now we're tied at 5, but and they will say that the ball was dug out by DeWalt, so the point will stand and it will be 5-5. Heather Mazetas-Fontenot in her 13th year as head coach of the Raging Cajuns. As Lauren Teskey to serve. Wisnowski will go up and get the kill this time off the block. Wisnowski with her 4th kill of the match. Side out for Louisiana. They lead at 6-5. Kara Barnes, sophomore from Rowlett, Texas. Serve is dug out by Johnson. Battle at the net. Louisiana keeps it alive, and Dana will carry it over. They'll set again to Rutherford on the left side, and she puts it away for her 7th kill of the match in only 11 attempts. And Kayla Granado to serve. Gates with the set, and Wisnowski is able to put it down. Wisnowski with her 5th kill. Just found the alley right on the sideline. And Avery Bro checks back in and will handle service. They'll set Rutherford again, but that one is off the block and down. Another kill for Rutherford. And it will be side out again, and again we're tied. Emily DeWalt to serve, the junior from Helotes, Texas, and the serve's going to go out. DeWalt with 7 aces this year, but also with 9 service errors, and just picked up a 10th there. As Brianna Franklin, a sophomore from Richmond, Texas, does not see a lot of action for Louisiana, into serve, and that serve is going to fly out. So the teams trade service errors, and it will be side out once again, and Kayla Tello to serve for the Bobcats. Bro back in at the setter spot, and the left-hander Johnson puts it away again. Desiree Johnson, a junior from Forney, Texas. She has only 14 kills on the year. She has been hampered by some injury issues early in the season. But she has 3 kills in this match. Set in the middle for Slaughter, and the Cajuns unable to dig it out, as Slaughter will get the kill. Side out once again. Slaughter, after the kill, will get the serve. Her 3rd kill of the match in 4 attempts. Serve is dug out. They'll set up Carol Barnes, and that one's put down on the far side. Nice set by Bro that time, going the backside. And from the right side kill. Side out for Louisiana, and Mulaney Dana to serve. DeWalt sets in the middle, sets Scott, and she puts it away, the big middle blocker. Side out Texas State, we're still tied. And Brooke Johnson checks back in. She'll handle the serve. Attempted dink by Barnes. That one is not dug out by Texas State. Looked like the Bobcats had a shot at it. Not a particularly good pass, unable to be handled, and it is point for Louisiana. Side out, rather, Louisiana. Kelsey Bennett to serve. Junior from Allen, Texas. Second on the Cajuns in kills this year, but her serve goes flying out, and that has been its 22nd service error of the year. That is the most of any Cajun. So once again, a side out. We're still tied, and Teskey to serve. And the serve is carried back over the net and put away at the net by Tierney Scott. Scott already had 2 blocks in the match and gets her 4th kill there. So Texas State has the lead, but only for a couple of seconds as the service goes long from Teskey. She leads the Bobcats in service errors. That's now 13 on the year. And Kara Barnes to serve. Off the net, but in play. Backside set. The kill's going to go in on the far side as Scott took it down the line and found the alley. And the Bobcats with a 13-12 lead, and Kayla Granado to serve after the side out. And the service ace as it goes off the reception attempt of Kelsey Bennett. For the first time in the match, Texas State with a 2-point lead, 14-12. The Bobcats easily a winner in game number 1, 25-11. Set on the far side for Wisnoski, but that one is dug out by Rutherford, and the kill attempt is going to be in as Slaughter went behind the Cajuns and was able to drop it just inside the back line. And it is 15-12. Granado to serve again. Dug by Wisnoski. Backside set is dug out by Granado. Another chance for the Cajuns. Wisnoski with the tip and gets it over. Got it over the block. Bobcats unable to keep it alive. Wisnoski now with 6 kills in the match. She has 6. Kara Barnes with 7 to lead Louisiana. Kennedy Rutherford with 8 and Lauren Teskey with 6 lead the way for Texas State as Avery Bro to serve. They'll set Rutherford again off the tip, but kept alive. Bro sets to Johnson, and she has the kill down off the block. Johnson with her 4th kill in 4 attempts after not playing at all in game 1. So Bro still to serve off the net, but stays alive. Scott in the middle, and that kill attempt flies out. And that is Tierney Scott's first error of the match. Only the 4th kill error for Texas State in the entire match compared to 26 kills. Rutherford again gets that one down off the block. Right now, Texas State with 27 kills and only 4 errors. They're hitting at a 5-11 mark. Louisiana only at 228. DeWalt service. They'll set Wisnoski, but she gets it blocked back down. Rutherford was there, and Slaughter was there. DeWalt to serve. Short service dug out by Ramirez. Wisnoski with the kill attempt. Kept alive. Rutherford gets it blocked back. She digs it out. They'll go the far side to Fitzgerald, and she puts it away. That is only Janelle Fitzgerald's second kill of the match. And Louisiana will take a timeout as Texas State leading it by a score of 18-15. Get our first chance to take a look at the Sun Belt standings going into this weekend's matches. Of course, all the teams in the Sun Belt are playing 3-game home series this year instead of the home and home within the division. And teams also only play within their division. So you see on the right-hand side of the screen the West Division standings. Louisiana 5-0, Texas State and UTA both 3-0. Arkansas State is 4-1. As you see, a pretty clear division between the upper division and the lower division in the West. Pretty much the same in the East. Coastal Carolina is unbeaten after one weekend. Troy and South Alabama both 4-1. Georgia Southern 1-1, and then drops off drastically on the east side. So you almost see right now who's playing well and who's not. You can draw a line under the top 4 teams on both divisions so far this year in Sun Belt play. These teams both obviously back in Sun Belt action next week. Louisiana will again host a 3-game or a 3-match series. They'll host Arkansas State next weekend. Texas State will return home. The Bobcats will host Little Rock. So both of these two teams will play the Arkansas schools as they play within the West Division. DeWalt to serve with the Bobcats leading by 3, 18-15. Back row attempt by Bennett is dug out at the net by Slaughter. Fitzgerald with the kill attempt, dug out by Louisiana. Again, a back row kill attempt, that time by Bennett. This will be Slaughter at the net. Fitzgerald at the net. Can't get that one to go as that one sails wide over in front of the Louisiana bench. Brianna Franklin checks in to serve. And they scramble at the net, and Louisiana will get the point as the Bobcats will be called for a net violation. And quickly, Louisiana back within 1. We get a chance to see a little bit of the action at the net. Tia Jade Smith got the block for Louisiana. Serve is off the net, but is kept alive just barely by the Bobcats. And an opportunity for Louisiana, but the block is there from Janelle Fitzgerald on the kill attempt by Kelsey Bennett. And watch this as a textbook block off the left hand by Fitzgerald. Good look at it on the replay. And Kayla Tello to serve for Texas State. And that service is going to go wide and out of bounds, her 7th error of the year. And it's side out for Louisiana. Hannah Ramirez to serve. Dug out on the back row by Tello. Fitzgerald with the kill attempt and unable to keep it alive off the block. A point for Louisiana, and we are tied once again in this one, 19-19. And Ramirez again to serve. Set by DeWalt. Tip attempt by Fitzgerald, kept alive by Louisiana. Johnson with the kill attempt, that's blocked. Barnes with the attempt is dug out. And Fitzgerald puts it away on the right side. The junior from Mansfield. Her 3rd kill of the match. Gives Texas State the lead again. Slaughter to serve. Bro with the attempt and is put away by Barnes. Bro with the athletic set that time. And we're tied again at 20. Taylor Gates, number 18 in the white jersey, checks in for Louisiana as Mulaney Dana to serve for the Raging Cajuns. Dug out on the back row by Tello, and a kill is put away at the net by Tierney Scott. And a side out for Texas State. Scott with her 6th kill of the match in only 8 attempts. She is hitting .750. Bobcats by 1. Bennett with the kill attempt, but it's dug out by Granado. Set at the net for Fitzgerald. And off the block and down. And Texas State leads 22-20 and a timeout by Louisiana. Texas State leads here in game 2. Back in a minute. You're watching NCAA Volleyball on ESPN+. Sun Belt Conference teams are playing 3-match series each weekend, and coming up tonight, 6 o'clock, only about 6 hours after we finish this one, will be match number 2 of this series. That one's going to fly out of bounds and right into our hands, and it will be side out to Louisiana. 6 o'clock tonight, Central Time, 7 o'clock Eastern. You can join us for match number 2 between these same two teams. As Kelsey Bennett's serve is dug out by Granado. Kill attempt that time by Scott is off the block. And the Bobcats 2 points away from taking a 2-0 lead after Texas State won the first set by a big 25-11 margin. 23-21 and Texas State to serve. It's Teskey to serve, dug out. They'll set Bennett. Her kill attempt is dug by Granado. They'll go back on the near side to Rutherford, and Cajuns unable to dig it out as it goes off the attempted dig of the libero Ramirez. And it is set point once again for Texas State. It will be Teskey to serve, the redshirt sophomore from Schertz on set point. Set in the middle, kill attempt by Barnes, kept alive. Kill attempt by DeWalt. They'll cross over an attempt by Franklin. They'll set on the far side, and Tierney Scott puts it away down the right side. And Texas State has taken a 2-0 lead in this best-of-5 match. They win set number 2, 25-21. We'll take a break, and we'll be back with more volleyball action. And in a couple of minutes, we'll have game number 3 in this match, and that'll come up in just about 5 minutes from now. You're watching NCAA Volleyball on ESPN+.
Lafayette's #1 priority. That's why we're following guidelines set by national and local health experts to protect you during the COVID-19 pandemic. The university is reorganizing rooms and spaces to reinforce social distancing, sanitizing campus buildings, and mandating that everyone wears protective equipment. But don't just take our word for it. Take a look for yourself at some of the many safety measures we're implementing, and you'll see that our priority is you.
The health and safety of our students is our main concern. That is why the Office of University Housing and Residential Life has developed new protocols and procedures to strengthen our efforts to protect you during this pandemic. Housing staff is trained and ready to carry out safety protocols and guidelines set by local and national health authorities. All common areas will be cleaned and sanitized often, and no more than 2 residents will share a bedroom and bathroom. These are just a few of the safety measures we are implementing to ensure that our priority is you.
You are you.
Sets 1 and 2 taken by Texas State. As we get set for set #3, big story so far has been Texas State's ability to put the ball away, especially Kennedy Rutherford, #1, as you see getting that kill. As we start play in set #3, and a kill attempt is going to go out just past the back line off the hand of DeWalt. And first point of set #3 goes to Louisiana as Avery Bro will serve. DeWalt with the set in the middle to Teskey. Dug out by Louisiana. Johnson, the left-hander, will have that one fly out. But Cajun coach Heather Mazetas-Fontenot is already waving the challenge card because she thinks there was a tip at the net, and they will look at it on the replay to see if there was the tip. Right now it's 1-1 here in set #3. Texas State won the first 2 sets. If you're just joining us, 25-11 and 25-21. I don't know if you'll get a chance to see it, but the ball is going to be coming right at you maybe. And the question is, did it go off the tip? And don't have a real good look. It might have. I mean, unless it just split hands, maybe there was contact, maybe there wasn't. They're going to look at it again, and they have come up with a decision, and it is going to be point to Texas State, as they're saying there was no tip. And so we'll stick with that 1-1 score. Coach Mercedes Fontenot disagreed with it. Might not have had a decent look on replay. We could not tell from the replay that we had. So 1-1 and Texas State to serve is Emily DeWalt, the setter. Back handling service. Bro with the back set to Tia Jade Smith, dug out. Rutherford again with the kill. That one's dug out by Louisiana. Left-handed swing by Johnson. Set at the net to Slaughter, but that's off the block. It'll be Wisnowski off the set. Dug out again by the Bobcats. Didn't handle the set very well. Louisiana with an opportunity at the net, and Wisnowski's going to get the kill at the net. Just tipped it off the block. Wisnowski with her 7th kill of the match. And you see just off the block and unable to get under it was Teskey on the back line, so Wisnowski to serve. Set by DeWalt on the backside. Attempt by Slaughter is dug out. Johnson can't get the left-handed shot over the net, and it will be side out to Texas State. Just underway in set number 3. This is the first of 3 matches this weekend between these two teams. They'll be very familiar with each other by the time Saturday is over. Second match is at 6 o'clock tonight Central Time, 7 o'clock Eastern. Bennett with the dink attempt, but dug out by Texas State. And now a violation. The Cajuns are in the net. Barnes is going to get called for the net violation. Tello to serve. Johnson with the swing, and this time it is Texas State with the net violation, and it was Teskey catching the net. So side out to Louisiana. We're tied at 3. And the libero, Hannah Ramirez, to serve. Backside it is Fitzgerald, and she gets that one down past the block. Janelle Fitzgerald is the team's leading kill artist by a pretty good margin this year with 111, but she only has 4 so far in this match as the Bobcats have left it up to some others to handle the kill attempt. Barnes has his attempt that time, but Scott puts it down with the block. Tierney Scott with her 3rd block of the match. And it's side out to Texas State. They lead it 5-3. Bennett with the dink attempt. That one's dug out by Scott. Fitzgerald gets the kill down. The junior from Mansfield, Texas, has a couple of early kills here in set number 3. And the Bobcats hold a 6-3 lead. Jillian Slaughter, the junior from San Antonio, to serve with her team out front. This will be Bennett at the net. That one's dug out by DeWalt. Set is handled by Slaughter. Fitzgerald's kill attempt is dug out by Louisiana. Johnson tries the serve, tries the kill, but it is blocked down, and the Cajuns can't keep it alive. And it is 7-3 Texas State. And once again, it'll be Slaughter to serve. Back set, that one's going to fly out as Barnes couldn't get the kill down. It was deep. And another kill error for Louisiana. That is 13 in the match compared to only 7 for Texas State, and timeout Louisiana. We'll be back with more set 3 action in just a moment. You're watching ESPN's coverage of NCAA volleyball. Texas State leads 8-3 here in set number 3. The Bobcats won the first 2 sets. Impressive performance in the first set, 25-11, and then held on to win set number 2, 25-21. And Jillian Slaughter to serve. They'll set Johnson. That's dug out by Tello on the back line. And putting it away at the net is Tierney Scott again, the middle blocker, the senior from Houston. Got it past the block attempt, and it is 9-3 Bobcats. Quick attempt by Bro is dug out by the Bobcats. Kill attempt by Fitzgerald is blocked back. Again, a try for Texas State, and once again, Tierney Scott. She's got 3 kills in this game, and now 10 in the match in only 12 attempts. So she's hitting at an 833 mark. As a team, Texas State is hitting at 451, and the difference is Louisiana hitting only 131 in the match so far. As Slaughter again to serve. They'll set Bennett, but that one's dug out. They'll set Fitzgerald once again, and she gets the kill off the block. And it has been all Bobcats once again here in game number 3, and a timeout called by Louisiana. With Texas State with a dominant lead here in set number 3. Once again, a reminder that this is the first of 2 matches today and 3 matches this weekend. These 2 teams will play the second match of the Sun Belt Series 7 o'clock Eastern time tonight, 6 o'clock Central, right back here at historic Earl K. Long Gym. And the teams will play the third and final match that is scheduled for Saturday, and that is at 2 o'clock Eastern, 1 o'clock Central. As the Sun Belt schedule compacted and restricted this year due to the COVID-19 restrictions, teams playing only within their division. And they will play 3-game series against each other division rival, except for your travel partner. For example, Louisiana, when they play Louisiana Monroe, they will play 2 games at home, 2 games on the road. Texas State will do the same thing with Texas Arlington. They will play 2 at home and 2 on the road. Otherwise, they'll play 1 3-game series. If you're thoroughly confused on how the Sun Belt schedule works, well, join the club. Jillian Slaughter to serve. Texas State leading by a big 11-3 mark. Kara Barnes with the kill attempt. It's dug out at the net. Slaughter, or rather Fitzgerald this time, gets her kill attempt blocked down by Kara Barnes. And that is just the 4th block of the match for Louisiana. 2nd block for Barnes. And side out, Louisiana to serve. Mulaney Dana will handle service. Her team trailing 11-4. Set in the middle, and the kill attempt that time by Tierney Scott is going to be out, and that is her first error in 13 attempts. Point for Louisiana, and Dana continues to serve. Set by DeWalt, and they will set Fitzgerald, and she's able to get it over the block. Oh, check that. That was Teskey on the near side. Fitzgerald checks out as Teskey gets the kill. Just got it over the block attempt of Louisiana. And a side out, and Johnson to serve. Short serve is kept alive. Bro tries it on the tip. Kill attempt is blocked down. Wisnowski with the attempt from the back row. They'll set again to Teskey, and she gets the kill down in the middle of the court. Served by Johnson. Bro with the set, and it will be down. The kill from Barnes, attempted dig right at the floor, but the official said that the kill attempt did catch the floor, so Barnes gets her 11th kill of the match. And you can see there clearly that the ball did hit the floor before the dig. Kill attempt again by Scott, and that's again going to go out. So after 10 kills in a row, Scott with back-to-back errors. And Louisiana creeping back in just a little bit. It's 13-7. And Kelsey Bennett to serve. Kept alive at the net. Scott tried the kill. Kept alive, and Kara Barnes' attempt at the kill, though, is blocked down. Both Scott and Teskey were there. And a side out to Texas State as Teskey will serve. Just a quick break for some housekeeping on the floor. A little sweat in the middle of the Louisiana side of the floor. And now it will be Teskey to serve. Bro sets Barnes off the tip attempt. Chance for Texas State. As Scott tried the dink, that didn't work. Wisnowski gets her kill attempt blocked. She'll try again, but can't get it over the net as it catches the tape, and it will be point to the Bobcats. And Texas State has doubled up Louisiana again here in set number 3. Trying to close this one out in 3 sets. That service, though, is in the net as Teskey with her second service error of the match. Kara Barnes to serve for the Raging Cajuns, and back-to-back service errors as the teams trade out in that category, and it will again be a side out. 4 service errors now for Louisiana in the match, and also 4 for the Bobcats. That serves off the net, but stays in play, and the Cajuns can't keep it alive off the net. Point to Texas State. As Kayla Granado will handle the serve. Wisnowski with the kill attempt, and that one is off the block of Slaughter. And Wisnowski gets her 8th kill of the match. Rutherford and Scott both with 10 kills apiece for Texas State. Barnes leads the Cajuns with 10. Another serve just catches the tip. And Jillian Slaughter is able to put it away at the net. And Fitzgerald will check back in as Emily DeWalt to handle the service. Backside set to Tia Jade Smith, dug out by the Bobcats. Big swing by Rutherford, and she gets another one down. Her match-leading 11th kill. Only 1 error for the junior from Houston. She's hitting at an exact 500 mark. Cross court to Johnson. The lefty gets her kill dug out. Attempt at the net that time by Slaughter, but that one is blocked. Tia Jade Smith, the Cajuns' leading blocker. She's got 20 on the year. And side out to Louisiana. Rutherford gets her kill that time, blocked down by Johnson. And that is only Rutherford's. Rutherford has only 1 error, has 11 kills in the match. Louisiana with a point, 19-11. Kill attempt by Fitzgerald. is not able to be kept alive by Louisiana, and it will be side out back to the Bobcats. Texas State 5 points away from a 3-0 sweep in this first match of the weekend. As Kayla Tello serves. Dug out by Wisnoski. Kill attempt is blocked down and kept alive by Smith. But a chance for the Bobcats. Swinging attempt by Fitzgerald, but doesn't clear the net, and it will be point for Louisiana. Don't know if somebody actually got a block on it or if it just caught the tape. Either way, side out to the Cajuns. And Hannah Ramirez to serve. On the near side, attempt by Teskey is kept alive. And a nice play that time by DeWalt as she saw the opening in the back line of the Cajun defense and was able to put it where no Louisiana player was, and it's 21-12. Set on the far side by Bennett, and it is going to be out down the left sideline. And another point for the Bobcats as Slaughter continues to serve. Again, Bennett with the try, and that one's going to be in on the left sideline. Kelsey Bennett with just her third kill of the match. Go along with 4 errors. Another quick housekeeping break as it will be side out to Louisiana. And Mulaney Dana will serve. Kill attempt by Teskey is kept alive by Louisiana. Wisnoski with the kill attempt. That's dug out by the Bobcats. Fitzgerald on the far side, dug out by Dana as the Cajuns keep it alive. But another chance for Texas State. They will set Teskey, and the Cajuns unable to keep it alive. As Lauren Teskey gets into double figures, she has 10 kills for the match. 3 Bobcats now with double-figure kills in this one. And Texas State is 2 points away from the match. Bennett on the far side gets it blocked down, kept alive. Bro tried the kill attempt. Swing by Teskey is also blocked at the net. And a big kill that time by Tierney Scott on a short set. And just like that, it is match point for Texas State. Brooke Johnson to serve. Short service. Far side. And kills put down by Kara Barnes as Louisiana staves off 1 match point. And gets the side out as Kelsey Bennett to serve. But still a Mount Everest for Louisiana to climb as Bennett serve goes into the net. And that's going to be match point for Texas State as the service error gives Texas State a 25-14 win here in set number 3 and a 3-0 sweep here in today's match. A surprising, maybe not surprising with the outcome because you've got the 2 top teams as far as volleyball right now in the Sun Belt. But surprising being the margin. First time, obviously, this year, Cajuns taste defeat after an 11-0 start. They are now 11-1 on the year. Texas State improves to 8-2. Quick look at the leaders. Kennedy Rutherford off the bench gets 11 kills for Texas State. Tierney Scott also with 11, and Lauren Teskey with 10. Kara Barnes, the only double-figure kill artist for Louisiana, with 11. And Haley Wisnoski with 8. Once again, Texas State wins this one in 3 sets, 25-11, 25-21, 25-14. And it is the performance of the Bobcats showing a lot of offensive play and putting this one away here in the first match of the weekend. For all of our broadcast crew here at Earl K. Long Gym, I'm Dan McDonald saying so long from historic Earl K. Long Gym. All games airing on the ESPN networks are streaming live and archived on the ESPN app. This has been a presentation of ESPN. We'll see you again in about 6 hours for match number 2 between these same two teams.